G'day and welcome back to ShadowRan Hong Kong. It turns out we've been hired to break into a police facility, but we've also got a couple of other opportunities, a couple of other irons in the fire. So what we're going to do is we're going to help, we're going to pay Shiawase a visit and break into their underwater research lab, because that sounds super cool. Let's do that. Okay, so who do we want to take with us to an underwater research lab? Alright, yes, so we could totally hire various people. Not going to, because I like my money. Okay, we're going to take Duncan too, security specialist. We always end up taking Gobbet for a very simple reason, and that is that she can heal us in combat. Alrighty, let's get going. The trip to Lee's loaned mini-sub is uneventful, as is transit to the area near Hong Kong where Shiawase has built their research lab. The sub descends swiftly, and you're kept company by the hissing of oxygen scrubbers and the occasional ping of active sonar striking your hull. As you near the coordinates for the lab, Jomo begins switching off all but the most essential systems. After a few minutes, brighter light filters through the portholes as you ascend into a moon pool, and there's a dull thud as the facility clamp closes around the sub to lift it free. Okay, so give me... No, that all looks fine. I don't really think we need to worry about this too much, but you know what? Let's give Izzy a trauma kit. Alright, looks good. Let's kick some butt. The submarine bay smells like a hospital, antiseptic and sterile despite the presence of seawater. The sharp scent of rubbing alcohol intermingles with the metallic bite of stainless steel, dominating your sense of smell and drowning out everything else. The floor vibrates faintly under your feet, a soft electrical buzz, likely emanating from the electronics packed behind the facility's walls. You can hear the hum all around you like the droning sound of 1,000 tiny wings. We made good time. Wasn't expecting to get here so quickly. You asked Jomo, he delivered. Welcome to Shiawase's foremost bioengineering labs. Great location, la? I'll lock the door once you leave this room to keep uninvited guests away from our sub. This bay isn't on the same level as the labs, but there should be an elevator you can take deeper into this sea hive. Some trams too, according to the blueprints. Go do your job. I'll keep the sub prepped and ready for your return, but places like this, they make me uncomfortable. Too clean. Try not to keep Jomo waiting too long. The germ warfare lab is what we need to find. Should be a pretty straight shot from here to there. Oh, and Ranneko, places like this aren't known for the forgiving attitudes of their security staff. Guards are probably trained to shoot on sight, so we should plan on shooting them first. Alright, time to get this job underway. Okay. I mean, underwater lab. I don't think I've ever had a GM go, hey yes, let's infiltrate a secret underwater base. That's so cool. That's quite a big waiting area. They actually have reception here. Like, so the idea is that you would take like a bunch of people down in a sub and then file them off into reception, I guess. That's interesting. Just don't expect these mundane details to make it into a fancy underwater research lab. Okay then. Shit, guards, look over there. No way we're getting past them without a fight. At least they don't seem to have seen us yet. Maybe they're asleep at the wheel. I say we try to slip past. No way. Just look at them in there. They're positioned all around the doorway. You mark my words. If we try walking in there prepared for anything but a fight, we're gonna get hosed. Okay, so quick save, because we can do that. We're in a video game. Let's go. And go this way. Oh yeah, no, there's no way you could get through there without being seen. Oh yeah, that's the other reason. I'm actually gonna load here. Because what I want to see is I actually wanted to see what's down there. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's just actually go into combat. That makes sense. Totally makes sense. Alrighty. Let's get to fight-mining. Drone 1. Drone 2. Back it up. I didn't notice the security drone in here. Interesting. Ooh, there's windows. Okay. Now, what's that's double tap. Cool. So we got a captain, and somewhere in here we got someone else. Duncan. Okay, yeah. Cool. And then there is Gobbet. You can, like... wait. Gobby. You can go there and then boost aim on the group. Okay. Duncan. You're still like that, are you? Wait, you're a mage. Okay. But I can do this. Really? You're not stunned? So I can't subdue? Huh. That person had 4 AP. Okay, now let's see. We want to do something about that and about that. So burst fire you. Okay. And we'll burst fire you. Okay, good. That means I can shoot you. I can do an aim shot on you. Try one more time. Bugger. One more time. Okay, so we got both security guards. Now I can... Okay, never mind. Just die. Thank you. Okay, so you three, what are you doing? You all just run away. We literally have no way of stopping that. Okay, fair enough. So much for the element of sneakiness. Alright, let's take a look at the table. Some kind of neural cyberware, you say? Computer? Okay, advanced software programming. And thick bullet resistant plexiglass. That's probably for the best. Such a cool lab setup, man. Imagine working here each day. This terminal has been left unlocked and is currently logged into a Juno Lab Technician's user account. Undersea Research Lab Nozomi Gamma 4 Annex Neural Engineering Studio Mail Server Archive. Deep Combat Persona Progress and Deep Cover Ops. So first one. Chung, how are we coming up with the next revision of the Reaper Personafix chips? Yamada says that the cyberware suite adjustments have been made, and I'm anxious to get them out into preliminary testing before the month is out. If anything is blocking you, let me know. I'll get you what you need right away. Everything's on schedule. We have had to take some of the sleep cycle subroutines out and revise them in simulation. but they were adversely affecting the rapinephrine? Let's go with rapinephrine production. And our subjects weren't generating hostility levels we were looking for. They weren't angry enough. We should have the new chips ready in the next few days. After that, we can run a few subjects in live tests. You have a preferred locale in mind? I'll have to check with the transport division, but I'm guessing that Shamshu-Po is our best bet. Any tests we conduct will get written off as a kind of random violence that's endemic among the Simless population there. We don't want the authorities. I haven't figured another megacorp taking an interest in the tests we're running. Jeez. Ethics, man. Oh yeah, no, those people randomly kill each other all the time, so totally fine to just do this. Bastard. Okay. I have a progress update for a Project Silver Dream subjects that are already out in the field, Doctor and Guy. Subjects 108, 337, and 72 and 2010 have been inserted into their new lives and been assigned, making their regular check-ins via assigned matrix drops. Details as follows. 108 is a motor pool mechanic with Komatsu Limited, specifically their Korean mining operations branch. His exposure to sensitive data is limited, but he's providing us a great deal of inside information about Komatsu's logistics and supply chain, as well as their prospective future mining expansions. Subject 337 is an executive assistant to a middle manager at Crash Cart Medical Services. She's providing us with a wealth of recorded meeting data, and we're learning a lot about weak links in Crash Cart's management chain. Number 72 has been hired as a software engineer by Transys Neuronet Asia. He's initiated a data siphon, albeit a slow one. Reports indicate that our deeper programming has encouraged him to earn the trust of his new co-workers before stepping up the rate of data transfer. Lastly, 210 is working in the security division of Yakushima's Shanghai offices as a Reaper chip recipient with the ability to trigger his kill protocol at any time. Let me know if and when you want to test that out. Given the nature of his job duties, it should prove to be a very effective test. This is fucked up. They're doing some chip-based mind control down here, making sleeper agents, turning people into puppets. All the more reason to get this done quickly and get the hell out. Okay, interesting. And howdy, Kawaii Cthulhu. Alright, let's see. What else? What other surprises you got for me down here? I mean, okay. Shiawase Assassin. Alrighty. Well, I mean, with a name like that, let's just, do this the easy way. There's a Shiawase Conjurer and an Enforcer. Okay, so we just go blam! Okay, missed twice. That's helpful. You did a full auto burst on someone out in the open, and you missed twice. Great. Okay. You know, we'll pop over here then. I mean, if I was sensible, I'd probably have someone at least try and mark this person, but I'm not. Alrighty. Now, if you move over here, we can try and mark this person. Miss, because that never seems to hit. And miss again. Alrighty, let's see. Go, but how about... Right, that's where that is. Cool, cool. Alright, you do this to Duncan. And move just here. So next turn you can run in. Duncan, I think we'll move you in here. And we'll beanbag shot here. Okay, so that at least reduces their actions. Ah, armor. That's not convenient at all. At least he didn't conjure stuff. And wow, those guys are just... They're just ignoring things? No. Okay, cool. I mean, they did have 3 panicked people run through the building and do nothing. So, maybe. Alright. Yep, I'm just gonna stay out of sight. Alright, so you also play this game. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone else stream this. I actually haven't heard very much at all about the expansion, which I find kind of interesting. Okay, excellent. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, now let's just take this one down. Sucks to be you, buddy. And that is actually about what I expected, to be honest. Okay, pop over here. Now, target head, no. Guess we just go with repeated shots here for the moment. Oh wait, no, Gobbet can flush, but it's not in cover. Alright, you know what? Gobbet, just head over here. And dump some acid on him. Excellent. That guy is basically fucked at this point. Now, you then can shoot this thing. Like so. And of course you miss. You're only literally the best drones I can set up, but fine. Okay, that's cool. And you are now proper boned here, buddy. And end. And you die. A telecom begin to ring near the cryo tanks. Interesting. Let's check out the surgical suite. Oh, you developed a speedrun for this game. Interesting. Huh. Okay, wait. That was meant to show me something and I missed it. After finding at least 3 glitches and playing 10 times, you said, fuck it. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about most speedrunning. Alright, let's grab a keycard. Let's take a look-see at this tank. Frozen metahuman, yeah, waits for cyber surgery. I guess this is where I'd expect to see something like a Deltaware, cyberware clinic. The lab computer monitor glows brightly, awaiting your input. Okay, custom request, Silver Dream resources, medical closet access. Alright. Kendrick, need a favor from you. I need you to get me one of the non-Reaper subjects from Project Silverdream. Should be someone who'd be good for a blue-collar job in a cafe or restaurant or something like that. Wipe the subject's chip clean, save for the basics. We'll need to build a custom identity from the ground up. Give me a day to clear the paperwork with central control. Won't take more than 5 minutes to clear the persona fix on whatever slub I pull. You looking for any cyberware in particular? If so, that might complicate things. Most of our subjects have had pre-assigned suites and solved for testing purposes. As long as the subject is relatively unobtrusive implants, should be fine. No visible combat cyborgs or any obvious cyberware, nothing like that. Use your best judgment. I have a few things to work out with Tang and pathology, so you can take your time on this. No rush. Good to know. I think that I'll have that one. I have one that works. Number 91, human male, late 20s, average height. His only obvious implants are a data jack and an ordinary cyber leg, pre-existing too, so not one of our upgraded models. I'll have him prepped. Interesting. Second archive message. Project Silver Dream Asset Accounting and Disposition, 41 subjects, 29 in the field, and 416 people that are either inactive or killed. Wow. Acquisition. Subjects have been acquired from all across Hong Kong Free Enterprise Zone. Primary locations are Aberdeen, Yaoyacheng, Kwangtung, and Kowloon City. With the recent loss of the walled city, Kowloon's become a less attractive location for subject acquisition. Future possibilities include expansion to Shenzhen, Indonesia, and Shanghai. Creepy mofos. Oh, yeah, so I'm not actually up on 5th edition, so I've not heard of OmegaWare. What is OmegaWare? For, like, I gather that is even better than Deltaware, which the main thing that Deltaware had going for it is just like 1/4 the essence cost of regular items and like 20 times the price. Alright, to date, approximately 71% of chosen subjects have been sinless, 23% possessed a criminal sin and 6% have a standard one. Given these numbers, unsurprising, there have been no official investigation into their whereabouts. However, we should be careful to not draw too much attention, so don't stick to the same neighborhood. Okay, fine. Okay, right, so it is just better than Deltaware. Like magic artifact levels of rare. Okay, so it's just like the pinnacle of cool stuff you can give to your street samurai and Deca characters, I guess. Alright, medical closet access. Anyone here know the door code for medical closet in Delta 2.5? One of the handlers got his finger smashed in the door and he lost a lot of blood before the tram could get him back to Gamma 4. Speaking of which, does it seem kind of stupid to anyone that we lock up the medical closet? What gives? Gee, let me think. There's not a lot to do down here, and we got a lot of mind-altering substances in the medical closets. Why do you suppose we keep the closets locked? While you ponder that, the door's 8236. Get it whatever you need to fix your handler's boo-boo. But if anything goes missing, you can expect Commander Gar to come knocking. Alright, cool. Okay, so we got the closet door code. We'll probably check the other bits, but first, let's check out the communal computer. Computer sits unmanned, ready to receive input. Biosafety level 4 prep. Dang, make sure Subject 91 gets moved to one of the hot labs. Minimum biosafety level 4. When we're done with him in there, we'll need to get him out on a cryotank until he's back in... So move him out in a cryotank until he's back on land. No one open that container unless they want to be confined to cold storage themselves. You sure? Spent a lot of time and money implanting experimental bioware into these test subjects. You infect them with anything from BSL-4 and their life expectancy drops to a week or two, tops. On that note, where's the subject going on the surface? Do we have containment teams standing by? Is security in place to prevent an accidental breach? You know, you're literally sending bioweapons onto the surface. What the fuck are you doing, buddy? Let me worry about all that. You'll be covered if anything goes wrong. We're just conducting an unusual field test, that's all. Nothing to lose sleep over. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? And the cyberware packages. Okay, so let's see. Basic rundown. Reaper. They were designed for heavily enhanced combat models, given a variety of implanted weapons, musculoskeletal enhancements, and assortment of bodywear packages to enhance their close combat capabilities. The Persona Fix chip keeps them docile and ensconced in whatever fantasy life we've cooked up for them until we flip the switch. When that happens, all hell breaks loose. They were designed to work as distractions, saboteurs, etc. No good as assassins because methods were used to override the amygdala prevent them from recognizing specific targets. They can discern between friend and foe, but that's about it. They won't seek out a designated target over any given hostile. Dreamer. Designed for deep cover operatives. We take a test subject with a superficially similar background to our protected target identity. We read their memories using Assist biofeedback system and program a chip for their new life and habits. Cyberware includes a number of neural shunts, data filters, and mnemonic locks to make certain their subconscious espionage activities aren't remembered. Ghost. Last one is the assassination suite. The goal with this package is simple: maximum infiltration, maximum lethality. Got vocal modulation, retinal duplication, a slew of close combat skill wires, and whatever other spyware we can cram in. They get close to a target and wait for activation. When they've been activated, they do whatever they need to get within proximity of their target, and that's when the cranial bomb detonates. So they're also one-shot. Interesting. Jesus, let's hope they have a contingency plan. Okay. So I guess we should check the cyberware research terminal and maybe answer the phone. Okay. Timeline on that project? How close are we? We need that subject and field testing by the end of the week. Central's breathing down my neck to get results, and I'm not going to let a slow down on my end, on your end, get me demoted. There's only so fast I can move them, guy. Writing the persona you've specified will take a minimum of 4 days. We could do it faster if you'd lend us more people, but no, you wanted this kept to the core team. Get me some help from the cybernetics firmware team. We should be able to move closer to your proposed timeline. Okay, Chung, you win. You can have Deng and his 2 assistants. Deng, you need to help out Chung with whatever he needs. This is a red ball. The end of the fiscal quarter is coming up, and I will not have another bad review. I love that they're working a fiscal quarter into this, where it's like, no, we need this. We need results. Because it's review time, and like our secret illegal BioWare lab isn't returning the results that we need, and we may just have our budget slashed. Like, come on, man. You really need to work with us here. Got it. We'll shift priorities immediately. Items missing from weapons locker. Okay, people, we've had to change the code for the weapons locker again. Our security drones kept crashing whenever anyone input the previous code. QA has managed to track down the problem to an Easter egg that someone wrote into their object recognition code. I guess 1337 has some significance to some joker on the engineering team. Alright. Thanks for dropping by, Kwaithulu. Given this new information, we've changed our code to 4077 rather. Hopefully this will resolve our random drone crashes. Okay, and that's pretty cool. They've got an internal forum. Okay, cool. So the question is, do we keep going or do we answer the phone? Well, I guess we answer the phone. Go away. Here. The telecom blinks to life and a woman's face appears on the screen. The HUD below the image identifies her as Dr. Janet Tang. Below her name, the words Gamma 4 Pathogen Hot Lab appear in bold red print. It's difficult to make out the woman's features behind both the telecom screen and a hazmat mask, but her eyebrows are knit together in an angry line. She taps on the receiver. Hello? Can you hear me? She leans towards the screen, squinting. Much of her face is covered, but her clear complexion tells you she's probably young, in her late 20s maybe. Her mouth and jaw are hidden behind a rebreather, but you can hear the frown in her voice. All of this damned racket is making it... Thanks for the follow, too. Is making it hard to hear anything. I've got alarms that are blaring from every corner of my lab. Don't know what you're doing over there, but it's impossible for us to work under these conditions. I swear if this is another impromptu drill, do you know how much progress I've made on H9539? Almost none. I'm barely a quarter of the way into this thing, and I've got a deadline to meet. Yeah, everything's fine over here, Doctor. Probably just another security drill. No, let's say nothing. I swear if those meatheads at Base 11... ever want this antimicrobial finished, I'm gonna need... Hey, you're not security! An antimicrobial, huh? I think I know where I'm going next. And just who the hell are you? Who am I? Who are you? My HUD is running in circles just trying to find you in the Shiawase database. You're not even from Shiawase. That means... I think she's getting suspicious. You better stay where you are. Sorry. There must be something wrong with the connection. Can't hear you. Okay. I don't think she bought it, Gobbet. I tried. Yeah, well. We're gonna have to go loud. But maybe I shouldn't have done that. You know what? Let's actually let's see how that conversation could go.